Are you for or against even mentioning your silver in your will? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about whether or not you should include your silver stack in your will. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Also make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, which I have for a reason. It's just in case. Link in the description. And if you want to support a small student-owned business, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got the t-shirts, we got the hoodies, and we got a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merch can be found by clicking the first link in the description. But now let's go back to talking about silver. The focal point of today's video is to respond to a comment that I received the other day. Believe it or not, I received 2 comments in the same day regarding the same topic, and these 2 comments were, to my knowledge, the only questions that I've gotten regarding this topic right here. I was asked if I had ever given it any thought, who is going to be given my silver and my gold and my paper, fiat, government, IOU, dollars, if and when I die. I shouldn't say if. When I die. In the event, I guess more specifically, if I die young. Most of you who are familiar with my videos know that I'm pretty young. I'm a student, not married, no kids. I do work a somewhat, I don't want to say a life-threatening job, but it is could be on the dangerous side sometimes. And when I graduate, I plan on entering a pretty dangerous career. We don't have to get into all that, because what you do for a living doesn't necessarily matter. You could die at any age and for any reason. And I came to terms with that a really long time ago. And I thought that this would be a pretty interesting video. I apologize if the video has a slight negative vibe to it. We are talking about death over here, but I want to make the focal point of the video to be silver and maybe gold rather than death. So this is something that I have taken into consideration. I have not gone as far as to include it in my will. Believe it or not, even though I am pretty young, I do have some papers with my statements on it saying a handful of things that I would specifically not like to happen if I were to die young. And as far as I know, I believe my family is willing to respect my wishes, but I guess we'll find out when I die. However, I do think silver is a pretty smart thing to include in your will. I mean, after all, it is money. Most people, or at least most people who have kids, that is, when they make out their will, you know, they split it up, they divide it up, you know, each kid gets X percent, maybe some other family members, siblings, or whatever. I do think it's a smart idea. However, at the same time, you know how they say money is the root of all evil? I would have to disagree. I would say the lack of money is the root of all evil. And if people are going through financial troubles and they know that maybe they're gonna inherit 10% of your stack while their brother or sister makes quite a bit more money than they do, and they are also going to be receiving the same percent. I've heard stories about that, not about ounces of silver or gold, but amounts of paper dollars. So that's one thing to take into consideration. I do not think in any way, shape, or form that I should be the person that you're getting advice from when it comes to making out a will and dividing up your ounces of silver and who should get what and who should get how much, or whatever the case may be. I just thought that this would be a pretty interesting video to talk about, because it is something that I have taken into consideration. It is something that I have already done years before I was even a silver stacker, so this is definitely something I can include if I choose to work on it again, which I more than likely will in the future. I want you guys to let me know in the comments as well. Are you for or against even mentioning your silver in your will? Some people might potentially, theoretically, have the fear that maybe the information will get in the wrong person's hands. Maybe too many people will know after your passing. Maybe too many people are going to be reading that piece of paper with your statements on it. And maybe someone else will want a cut. I'm not really sure how to word it properly, but I thought it was an interesting topic. I thought it was a good idea for a video. So this video, I decided to voice my opinions and some thoughts and maybe get some feedback. Let me know. You think it's a good idea? You think it's a bad idea? Also, let me know why. If you think it's a bad idea, let me know why. If you think it's a good idea, let me know why. And also, is this something you've already done? Or do you have maybe a more of a secret way of going about passing along your silver to someone? I know I've been told stories mostly in the comments section. I haven't had too many conversations with people in person about precious metals, other than 2 of my friends and maybe 1 or 2 people at a coin shop or whatever. Someone did tell me that a family member of theirs, I believe they said it was their brother, knows that they have some silver. They have not a clue in the world how much silver it is that they have, but their brother knows that they have some coins. And their brother knows that if they're the first to die, he wants him to receive his silver. I believe he probably mentioned it to his brother that, oh, I just have a little coin collection. Who knows, maybe it'll be worth a little bit of money one day, similar to a, I don't know, a baseball card collection, bottle cap collection, something like that. So that's probably how his brother views it at the moment. I doubt he has a care in the world. I doubt he has any reason to be excited to inherit the collection. He probably says, like, oh, okay, that's cool, I guess. And if he is given the silver, I'm sure he'll have a different opinion. He probably doesn't know what he's going to be receiving, if he receives it. But I don't think it's going to be done through a will. I'm pretty sure his brother knows that he has somewhat of a collection. Meanwhile, I'm sure he has hundreds, maybe even thousands of ounces of silver, maybe even some gold. And I don't know exactly how he plans on getting it over to his brother. He mentioned something along the lines of he has like a hidden note that only his brother knows where the note is or something like that. So if you think that is probably a smarter way to go, let me know in the comments, or if you have any other ideas or any other tactics or suggestions. I'm open to any and all recommendations. I do think it's pretty interesting, and I would like to know, because I don't want my silver getting into the wrong hands, that's for sure. Here's just a couple of coins and bars and some junk silver. These are probably about maybe half of the quarters that I have. Stack of Maple Leafs, my pocket silver, Philharmonic, Year of the Dog, Landmarks of Britain. Some silver eye candy for you. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also, make sure to subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel, which I have for a reason. It's just in case. I post exclusive silver and prepping content over there. And if you guys want to support a small student-owned business, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. We got the t-shirts, we got the hoodies, and a bunch of gear that's raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance, it's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments, what do you think of this topic? Very, very different from really anything I've mentioned in a video before. I mean, obviously I talk about silver every single day, but I've never talked about who should be given your silver if and when, or once again, when you die. Let me know in the comments, is this something that you've thought about? Do you have a game plan? Do you not worry about it? Do you not care? Anything and everything related to this topic in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and remember, don't you just have smiling. Peace!